couple things we're going to deal with first. Cannot be used this battle. Let me see who's texting me. Nobody important. I'll deal with them later. Can't be used this battle, but I'm going to go ahead and do this now because I have all the stuff brought up and it's easier on me. Let's see. Which character did you play in the holiday one-shot, Dronga?
Oh, what was her name? Oh shit. Hold
It
on.
was some
Hold
Gaelic
on.
name.
Yep.
I see it. I have the screenshot of the objects.
He played Irish Dronga.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
if Irish Dronga was a druid.
if anybody wants to keep their Christmas present, their item they got secret, let me know now before I say it out loud, so you can send me a message. But first things first, for the holidays, everybody's gets an inspiration. So if you don't have one, give yourself one. If you do, give yourself an additional one. You should have the option for 3. If you
Well,
don't
thank
have the
you.
option for 3, let me know. I can
I'm-
fix that.
Currently sitting on 3 inspiration. Maybe I should use these sometime.
Thank you,
give them
DM
away.
Claus.
Oh yeah, thanks.
All right, so everybody has the appropriate numbers. That's not the thing. Okay, so looking at Dronga. So, these are your randomly rolled for Christmas gifts. And they go like this. Dronga, you go first, and you're going to get, and you'll find them in your bags at the conclusion of this fight. There's your character sheet. Couldn't find it. So you are getting an unmelting ice shard. It's an ice shard that cannot be melted, and it's roughly 5 inches long, shaped like the blade of a knife, and you can shatter it. When you shatter it, it provokes a wild magic surge that can be rolled on the wild magic surge table. If you've never seen that table, it's a fun table. Can go a couple different ways.
Oh boy.
It looks like this.
Oh god.
It is consumed upon use, so it's a one-time use. I put it on your sheet. It's at the bottom. Adra, which character did you play?
Arlo.
And was it your idea to kill Santa Claus?
Yes.
Which one was it?
Arlo,
Oh,
the paladin.
You rolled a 9. Okay, I see it.
Wait, the paladin's idea was to kill Santa?
I don't know what happened at the end there, honestly. I had to go with I
Yeah.
don't think it was
Sure.
Yeah, your group, Mal, has decided that a regime change was justified and sided with the Winter Witch to crown her as the new Claus.
Yeah, Arlo would have supported that.
I mean, she did buy him off too, but
Yeah, that's why he would have supported it. He's a practical man.
so for your Christmas gift, folded neatly and nicely, and a fur-lined red waistcoat.
Ooh.
And it's red silk with white edging, and when wearing it, you have +2 to armor class, +1 to charisma, resistance to cold damage.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck, you're
Nice.
Santa Claus.
Damn.
Santa Claus, little bitch. Sorry.
Now you're
I-
definitely not getting a Christmas present.
That's okay.
I don't even know what to say about that. All right, Roland, you open yours, though you weren't, openly you weren't able to participate. You still get a Christmas gift because why not? It's fucking Christmas. You find a Christmas hat, red fur lined. You know exactly what it looks like. Let's be honest.
Yep.
While wearing it,
You gave me
You
the
get
hat,
plus-
by the way.
well, that was an accident. I figured that. I got multiple character sheets up, so thank
God
you
damn
for
it! I
that.
shouldn't have said anything.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
the hat just so you can complete your luck.
While wearing the hat, you get +3 on perception checks and the ability to gain the trait of amorphous form. Amorphous form allows you to move through any space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing.
Cool.
That's terrifying.
I
There
can
you
squeeze
go.
anywhere. Oh, that's dangerous.
This man has no
Anywhere.
bones.
Agile, remind me which character you played. Or was it
+3.
Aegon, the monk?
That was me.
What I thought. You rolled a 3. And you got apparently a frosted snowman cookie. Not as beautiful and fancy as some of the gifts, but it does have, some usefulness. And it can be eaten as a bonus action. And when you do, it restores 2d4 hit points +2. Obviously, eating it consumes it.
Very nice.
Bonus
And
action health potion, not bad.
it's last but not least, Ben, you played the Dragonborn, correct?
Yes. Rogar the Barbarian.
Exactly.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
You got a round, soft, and red aura emitting little gem. It is a one with a gem that has a small notch in the back of it that fits over your nose. It's called Rudolph's Nose of Everlasting Light, which will give you red tinted light source on for 30 feet around you.
Okay.
Use it, sell it. You don't always get what you want for Christmas. You can feel free to ask my 13-year-old. It's a fit at family Christmas.
Uh-oh.
That being said, we're going to resume.
I do have one really quick question
You
about the
rock.
coat.
Yes.
It says it doesn't count as armor. Can it be worn on over armor?
Yes.
Can't be worn under the robe of eyes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I hope you guys have a better game than my player last night who is playing a holy priest and died as a result of, or he didn't die, I apologize. He had an emotional religious problem because he ate a carnival cake and it was made with the soul of a humanoid. So he had to destroy the soul of another humanoid to survive. So he had a rough day.
I don't think
Oh,
any of
yeah.
us will have any kind of moral quandaries. We're all pretty morally dubious, I think.
Yeah, you'd have been
Yeah.
okay with that. All right, so we left off at 6 of 7, who is not in this battle. That's why I stopped it there. So, give you a quick recap. Gash the Knoll essentially led you into an ambush. That critter ran off up here. Started running quite a while ago, so bear that in mind if you try to chase him. But you have some fiendish minotaurs. They are the fiendish looking minotaurs, as it were. The Earth Elemental has taken quite a pounding, but is still standing, unlike the Shield Guardian. So, did a lot of research right after the end of our last game. Healing magic does work. Some healing magic does work on constructs. So, you can actually heal, and you can actually use, I believe it was Revivify.
Yep.
On a killed construct, because Revivify is it's a strange spell that doesn't quite function like Resurrection. Resurrection, the higher level version, which is actually a misnomer. Revivify is not a higher level version of Resurrection is not a higher level version of Revivify. It's it cannot be used on constructs or undead, but Revivify can. That's why a lot of people think that it can't. But it can. So, we're going to start there. And we're going to start with an Indomitable Spirit. I assume the music's coming through loud and clear.
It's coming through, but I
Yep.
think I have it.
I hear it.
I'm getting nothing. How strange.
Strange.
Yeah. It's coming through for me. Alright. So actions. Well, I'm not doing too good in terms of health here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna step up to this guy and see if I can't, ruin his day a little bit with my Drawcraft short sword.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck him
Oh.
up.
Get him!
Get his ass.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
Get him
do my
again!
second attack. Heck yeah. And
Oh, that was a delayed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was delayed because the DM. I popped up and I was taking a drink of coffee. And by the time I lowered the cup of coffee, he'd already rolled his damage. And then I
Yep.
saw it say, can we play this sound?
so, yep. I'm gonna go ahead and flurry of blows. Use up some of these key points here.
Nice,
Thank-
nice.
Miss. And I'm gonna go ahead and try my second. See if
There
I
you
can't
go.
see if I can't take this guy out. No, but I am gonna go ahead and mobile and get the hell out of Dodge. So, and that does it for me.
Sweet. Alright, so I'm gonna attack this motherfucker at advantage. Because he reckless attacked me, this rat bastard. With my great axe. Hey, 215s, very nice. Damage.
A little bit of agile smoke coming out there.
Hey!
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, it's a nice hit there you got, huh?
Nice.
Okay, and then, let's see, how many feet? I want to go, oh, I think that's far as I can get there with my movement. And then I will make my second attack. Oh, hold on. Am I frenzied rage right now? I am. So I get 2 more attacks. Hooray!
Yay!
Fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, I don't know why I have advantage on that one.
They're probably still also.
Oh, I see. Oh, I
yeah.
can see them now. Gotcha. So I hit that one. Not bad. Okay. One more hit to finish this fucker.
I don't think it's gonna finish him, but
Fuck. Well,
I
okay.
don't think it was gonna finish him anyways.
Well, fuck.
Beautiful
That's
thought,
fine.
though. Beautiful
That's
thought.
fine.
Beautiful thought.
Okay, and then so it says frenzy. Oh, my extra bonus. Oh, extra bonus action. So I still have another bonus action, correct?
If you are looking at your extra, yes.
Oh, I see.
'Cause
Okay,
it gives
never
you an
mind.
extra.
I keep forgetting that my enlarge is a action, not a bonus action. Okay, yeah, that's it for me then.
Okay, okay. Oh, wait. How many times did I click that?
3 times.
But it's a single effect, so I'm just not seeing it on my like on my character in the combat tracker, but it should still work, right?
Hold on 1 second. What are you trying to do now?
Use sharpshooter.
Alright, it's not going into effect, and let me check why. I'm 90% sure I know why. You said sharpshooter is what you're trying to use. Effect, sharpshooter. Where the hell is it? There it is. Alright, right now. It's not going into effect on you. I'll see why. I'll have to take a look at why. It's probably an error on my part. I probably clicked something somewhere.
Okay. Well, we're good to go now, right?
Yes.
All right. I will use my bonus action to move over my hunter's mark for free onto him.
Oh wait, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna add that slasher effect to the Minotaur.
Okay.
Fiendish Minotaur.
Throw a psychic dagger at him. Oh my god, those rolls. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna go without sharpshooter for this next one. My bonus action.
Don't roll.
No, I use my bonus action. Son of a duck.
I fixed your effect. It was an error on my part.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I missed everything. So, that's my turn.
Ow.
All right,
Hold on.
holding
Okay.
on.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Good to go.
Bonus action, heal myself for 5th level. 5 dice. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. And then action, attack this, punch this guy in the face. Punched in the face. Second attack, punch in the face.
Just keep punching them
Just
in
punching
the
'em.
face. In the
I don't have
face.
hands. Can't grab anything. Just gotta punch.
I just have rocks on the end of
I know
sticks.
Nice.
Punched a hole through his chest, motherfucker.
Oh, get wrecked.
All right, that's all I can do.
Ooh, that slasher effect did so good.
Yep. Yeah. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay. So, Minotaur here moves up and is bringing its great axe. Gonna bring it down, chopping at Dronga and missing. He doesn't seem to be the most effective of creatures.
An ineffective creature is my favorite kind. Alright, we're casting Shatter again. At 3rd level. I don't know who all I targeted. I think I targeted myself.
You did definitely target. Let's see. No, doesn't look like it.
Nope,
Looks like
because
just the
he's
two
you're right, resistant to magic. I always forget about that. I see the 3 dice, I'm like, huh, that sure is weird. Anyways, boop.
That's good damage.
I know, right? And I think we'll just, we'll stay. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
All right, the fiendish Minotaur, dedicated to showing you what could happen, brings out his great axe. Luckily for you, he has other creatures loaded up, interested, and fighting. Let's get this reckless it down here. And he's bringing that great axe down with his first attack against the earth elemental and missing. That's kind of just sad on his part. And he connects with the drawback, swinging it in the backward swing, just taking chunks of that earth elemental away. But as their numbers have diminished, it becomes more and more obvious that they are outmatched. They, on the other hand, don't seem to recognize this fact. Or at least refuse to accept it.
Actually, hang on. Let me cancel that movement.
Okay.
Because I want to see if I can. Why won't let me cancel? There we go. 1, 2. There we go.
Is that the one you want?
Yeah. Yeah, because I want to I want to give myself at least 10 feet of movement back so I can use mobile. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead. Second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna try and see if I can't. Wait, I have advantage on that?
Yeah,
He's
because he's
reckless.
reckless.
Okay, reckless. Okay. All right. And once again,
Nice.
question is, do I want to step back and get out of range, or do I want to try and, where is? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can flurry of blows then. And just go full DPS here.
Get him.
My deeps.
Alright. And then mobile 10 feet back. And that does it for me.
All right.
I'll go
Alright.
15 feet over there. And screw it. We'll just do all 3 attacks at advantage. We're getting some good ones in here. We're getting good ones. Okay. Okay. One more.
Bashes at it.
Ace.
Do it to him.
Do it.
Do it. Kill him. Oh.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was just thinking to myself,
I'm
at
gonna
least.
destroy that guy. And then, you know what? Just for funsies, I'm gonna run up here, my other 15 feet of movement, and just stare at this fucking dude.
I was just thinking to myself,
Staring at
at
him.
least we're not rolling ones for damage, and then she rolls a 1 for damage, but she still killed him anyway, so I can't complain too loudly.
Eh.
Just enough to cut him down.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right.
I'm gonna use feline agility to sprint up to there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Use bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on this fella. And then I'm gonna just do some slashy slash with slasher.
Flash and smash.
Oh, okay. Let's assume I hit first.
Work
Yep.
on the assumption.
No reason to roll for it, really. There you go.
Hey!
Heyo.
And actually, just if you can't cancel that 12 damage, Tony, because I gotta have my fucking sneak attack anyway.
You gotta fill out your requisite rogue paperwork before you can deal damage to this man.
None.
Oh, but my sneak attack still didn't go through.
Just, go ahead and roll this effect of the. Just roll 4d6. I'll add it in manually.
Yeah, it's like none of my buttons are working anymore.
Wait a goddamn minute here.
Let me
Is that gonna
check.
smoke a fucking doppelganger again?
Mhm.
I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
I know why. I can fix it. Just for posterity. Go ahead and click it now. Let me see what it does. Make sure it works. Alright, I fixed the damage correctly. All right, I'll have to take a look at that. There was recently an update. I probably should have read those patch notes, but the damage is applied.
Alright, that's my turn.
Wait. Was the damage applied to Agile Smoke and not the Minotaur?
No.
Nope.
Sorry, that's
manually-
it. All I see was the effect damage 46 to Agile Smoke. So I was like, wait, what? All
I'm
good.
just tinkering.
Okay.
See what this elemental can do.
Yeah, it's just gonna punch. I don't think I need to heal myself anymore. I don't think he can kill me that fast on his own. So we're just gonna punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
What is that sound effect when you punch things?
Ah!
It's the
Punch.
sound of being punched.
Nice.
Thud. It's more of a, it's actually a slam attack, but yeah, he just gets thudded.
All right,
Thud.
you deliver that killing blow, caving in that Minotaur's skull, crushing his spinal column down. And now you find yourself standing here, fairly deep in the maze, surrounded by the bodies of numerous Minotaurs, and alone.
Maybe someone who can go heal the spirit guardian. And I will quickly go see if I can follow that fucking knoll.
Yeah, so I will immediately bonus action drop my wild shape. And I will go over and cast Revivify on the Shield Guardian.
Spirit just kind of like sort of half flops onto her back on the ground and be like, I'm just gonna take a nap right here.
There you go.
Honestly, it wasn't that bad for me.
300 GP when I get it.
Would anyone like to be healed? Nix asks.
Spirit just kind of weakly raises the hand up from while laying on her back.
I can also do some healing.
If I cast Aura of Vitality, yes, I can just heal you 2d6 10 times. So I will do that.
Alright, cool.
I guess if you're offering, I could also take a little, just a little
Okay.
bit of healing. It didn't take that many hits, actually.
Yeah, if anything is left after this, doing pretty badly here.
Better than what I had.
Alright, that's 9, and they'll get 1. There you
Oh, feels the heals. Thank you.
And I'm just going to be constantly casting Mending on this construct because I can't actually heal him with any healing spells.
Yeah.
go.
How
Desperately
many?
gluing it back together.
Just stick to you.
He comes back at
1 HP.
1 HP. That's what I thought.
Do you think we'll get our deposit back?
Well, it's
You pay the
alive. It did
deposit?
its job. I think we'll be okay.
I thought he was just on loan.
Can anyone talk to Smoke?
I
You-
think he can talk to us.
Yeah,
It
do you
is
say that
brain brain.
telepathically or?
Yep.
I just say that out loud. Like whether or not that goes telepathically to you, because I'm thinking about you or not. Like that just it goes out.
It's an action to telepathically say it to me.
Oh, then no.
I think
So
anyone can.
it doesn't take the Shield Guardian long. They have regeneration. They repair themselves.
Oh, okay.
They gain 10 hit points every 6 seconds.
nanomachines, son.
Oh, yeah.
Nanomites. And then if anybody else needs any more healing, Drongar Spirit,
I think I'm
and I'll
good for
just
right
start
now.
dragging. Eh, I got a couple heals here. Hold on.
I was just one bitch slap away from death.
That's the way to live, baby.
Yep. Level 2 on you. Level 2 on you.
Tony, while they do all that healing, I rolled an 18 survival
Nice.
check to try and get the like the tracks of that gnoll that ran away. Was I able to pick up on his tracks?
You're able to pick up on his tracks initially, but after following it for a couple hundred feet, you have to make a choice. Are you going to follow the tracks? Or you realize the tracks are leading deeper into the maze. Are you going to attempt to follow the tracks or find your way out of the maze? You can't do both. You need to pick one.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pause there and I'll head back towards the group. Hey guys, yeah, that gnoll is pretty fucking fast. He got away.
That's fine. He's not worth it.
I could track him more. I think, but I think it would lead us outside, or sorry, deeper, as opposed to out of the maze. Also, I'll show you where I found the kind of the split in the path. I guess we should check and see if that device will lead us to where we want to go, anyways. You know.
Well, I,
Sure.
for one, think that no, it's not useless to go catch this fucker. He betrayed us. I want to stick to my word. I'm going to kill him. But also, if he's going deeper, isn't that probably where the device is?
Yes, likely it is, but I would just not want to follow and fall into second trap.
Yeah, agreed.
Level spell. Yeah, I'm getting pretty low on spells now.
So to give you guys a description with the resources you have, with the shield guardian not being destroyed, the labyrinth is a region. The area you are currently located in, it is called the spiral. So if you think of the labyrinth like an orange, the actual fruit of the orange is, the majority of the actual thing. The whole center is the fruit of the orange. The spiral encases the entire region of the labyrinth entirely. To get into the labyrinth, you must pass through the spiral. The spiral is typically a maze that you just kind of have to get through. Having been inhabited by Baphomet at the minimum, I'd have to pull up the image. The spiral has taken itself from a normal maze that you would deal with to a almost extra planar degree of a maze. And so that's something you need to. That's not what I want. I'm trying to find the map I want to show you. But so you have to pass through this area in order to get into the actual center of there it is. There's the map I wanted. You have to get into the actual center of the labyrinth, which is the majority of it. So you are essentially going to have to pass through this outer layer that's called the spiral and into the actual labyrinth. So deeper into the spiral is not necessarily towards the inner part of the labyrinth, which is the actual region. As that doesn't mean it's not either.
We were following 6 of 7, right? Because he's
Correct.
basically leading us to the.
Now, he's doing his best.
Yeah.
He's leading you unerringly, but as I said, you have to bear in mind it's not a simple geographical area anymore. It's also extraplanar in some senses, that it's being affected and molded by the presence of a demon lord.
Mhm.
Before we make a choice, I'm just checking something. Looking back, I'm in the area now, I think, where we had initially snuck by, and the Minotaurs seem to be kind of menacing something in here. Did they kill anything in here or no?
Do they what now?
Did the Minotaurs, like, when we initially snuck by, it looked like there was a group of Minotai, whatever, that were like kind of pushing something up into the corner and like looking like they were going to kill it. Was something killed back here, or was that just all an elaborate ploy?
I wouldn't do it. I don't know if I'd use the word elaborate, but yes, it was an ambush. They apparently are using the knoll to lure creatures into an ambush, and they lured you in. Those were mains, if you recall at the beginning of this fight. They were mains in the area that had basically been sitting there, and they attacked you. They attacked you at the beginning of the fight, but mains are very, very weak demons, so you had absolutely no issue cutting them down. That's probably why you don't recall them very much.
I just wanted to double check that that was in fact the case. So, okay. So then, I think it's just worth mentioning then that, I mean, I'll take you to the point, like the crossroads, if you will, but likely we will have to go deeper, and likely that means more traps.
Well, we have to go kind of deeper regardless, but
Yeah.
Well, we could just run away.
I don't think he's really worth it, but I think we should just continue on our own path.
Yes, yes. I sorry, I mean to say, like, we could just, like, we need the celestial authority from
Yep.
feathers, but I don't know if we find that here. Maybe, but I don't know. We need the heart of a Goristo. I don't know if we find that here.
We also need those mushrooms as well. Believe
Yes. Anyone see any mushrooms?
No, but I bet you the closer the Baphomet we get, the more we'll find.
I would agree with that.
And let's be honest, we're going to have to fight a demon lord at some point to get some blood. I don't know if we do that first or last, but
If only we'd been gifted with prophetic sight.
True. We also were looking for this maze engine, no? That is something that 6 of 7 here is helping us with, but we do not need to chase that option. I'm good to keep going. I'm basically just don't want anyone to feel like we have to continue down this road, you know?
Mm-hmm.
say personally, I just want to find what we're looking for and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, follow me.
Right.
All right. So what are you? This map is probably gonna. I'm just gonna unshare it.
Okay.
But what I
Okay.
need to know from you guys is what is it that you want to do? Do you want to attempt to put your effort into escaping the maze, or are you looking to put your effort into tracking down this knoll?
I suppose just to maybe help us make that choice. So getting back to that like previous crossroads or point that I found, Tony,
Mhm.
does 6 of 7's like directions kind of point one way or the other at all?
Six of Seven's directions are starting to become more and more confusing. Unfortunately, as you become more and more aware, his directions, and he tells you that the maze engine seems to be shifting position. So it's almost like it is either shifting position or you are shifting position. He is becoming increasingly unable to locate it while you are in this area of the spiral.
So my vote is we go, we follow the tracks. If we find the knoll, good. Maybe the knoll also is going to, where we want to go anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I would just also say if we go the other way, as if it's trying to not go deeper and trying to get out, I don't know if that will actually lead us out. So the only actual route I can maybe possibly guide us down is the one of these tracks. I think that's the only outcome that we vaguely know where we're going to end up, that being wherever the knoll is. Objections, anyone?
Mm. I'll follow your lead. You know these
I say I don't have
ways
any.
better than me.
Oh, no. I am very lost here. This is not the Underdark anymore. This is something else. But it's also, I think, it's the only way to go. Do we need to rest first? Would that help anyone?
I think perhaps if we took a rest, Roland would be able to get his magics back.
That would
That
be a
might be
long
useful.
rest, but I still have some spells. I can keep going for a while longer.
Yeah, I'm not completely tapped yet.
If we
My
tried
question
not to get
is,
into a big fight, though, that'd be preferable.
so then do we track down Gash now or later?
If we are to track
Because I
him
feel
down,
like if we track him down sooner, it's less of a big fight. We can just take him one-on-one.
the longer we wait, the harder it will be to find him too, if that is
Yeah.
what we're doing.
So let's go, yeah?
Yeah, let's go find this fucker. I'm gonna rip his fucking spine out.
And let's do it quietly, yeah?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, though, too, I can't wild shape anymore today.
I will. Hold on, I want to make sure. I think I can do this. How many times a day can I do this? Just as concentration. So I'm going to use my racial ability to turn myself invisible to give me advantage on stealth checks.
Sounds good.
Also, I just found this cookie in my bag. Anybody know anything about this?
I didn't put it there.
Well, check your bag. Maybe you have the cookie as well.
I got this weird glowing red nose, which is.
I have this weird red hat.
I have this red coat.
I have a
Dope.
very interesting piece of ice that doesn't want to melt. It freaks me the fuck out, I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking weird.
I believe the term for this is we've been anti-robbed.
Somebody just put shit in our pockets?
Yep.
That doesn't seem right.
I've heard legend of a man up in the north, very fat. He is retarded, and what he does is he's a thief, but he always gives, he never takes.
I believe I've heard of this man
Wait.
as well.
A fat, retarded guy came and gave us shit in our pockets. How is that thieving?
I think that is, you maybe don't understand the one word you said, but yeah, it's a legend. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel like I don't understand any of it. Hey, can we go find this fucker, please? Let's
Yep.
go.
All right, so you guys are tracking the knoll. You guys are going to go as far as you can. And
Yep.
so I saw your check there and your stealth check. So you track the knoll. Oh, that's initiative.
Yeah, sorry, that was
I saw the oop and I didn't, because it scrolled up on my screen, but then I caught it. So you track the knoll for about 20 minutes, and it doubles back a few times. You can tell it's clearly trying not to be tracked. You do track him for about 20 minutes before one of the double backs actually circles around, and you start to hear some knoll, numerous knoll yipes and yips as you have fought these creatures before, and hearing their drums, you get to start to hear them moving and becoming louder and louder. And what was your stealth check, Agile?
Not that great, only an 18.
Yeah, not that great. So as you do this, you do find yourself almost, if you had not been attempting to stealth, you likely would have been following these tracks and circled into a warband, a Knoll warband. So you do notice that whatever plan Gash had, anything following his tracks without moving extremely stealthily would have been led directly into the path of this warband. But, especially with you scouting ahead, you managed to spot them before they spot you. So you are able to see a Knoll Fang of Yanogu being their quote unquote religious leaders, as well as a warband pack lord, warband leader, and somewhere between 10, 12, 15, 18 soldiers, just standard gnolls, and some hyenas. They are hunting. You notice that they have a lot of their weapons have been created from minotaur horns. So it's worth noting as you are going that you have a choice now. They are hunting. It doesn't look like they are hunting you as far as you can tell. If you would like to engage them, you may. If you'd like to let them pass by, they don't seem to have detected you. So that is also an acceptable choice. You guys do have telepathy, so you are more than welcome to discuss. Or you can just make the decision if you want.
We let them get by, no?
Yep.
Yep.
I agreed.
If I see Gash, I'm fucking fighting.
No.
No, Dronga.
Nyx
Let
puts
this
her
one go.
hands over Dronga's eyes.
Blazing red. Blazing.
Listen. If we see him and you really need us to kill him, I can try and take a very long range, very stealthy shot. And if it kills him, great. If it doesn't kill him, oh well.
I'm not about to be made a fool, and I'm not going to let anybody question my honor, so that fucker is going to die. If he's in this, he's dead. If he's not, we keep looking.
Okay. So you're going to let him pass by, but if you have the opportunity, you're going to.
Only if I see Gash. Like, only if I see the specific gnoll that tricked us.
And maybe we should specify only if Dronga sees him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spear is remaining invisible on this. She's using her cloak of shadows to just kind of like.
Okay. So the gnolls pass by. They are pretty. Let's see what we got there. I like the earth look. Dronga feels very strongly that if she can differentiate the gnolls, that she would probably be able to identify Gash, but apparently to her, all gnolls appear the same.
I want to see if I see Gash, just to see.
So Take that for what it is from
Oh,
Dronga.
wait, are you wearing your new hat?
I am wearing the hat. I put it on to look comfy. It looked comfortable. Keeps my head warm.
So as far as you can tell, there's no gash, Dronga. Roland, you also concur. Agile Smoke, you also concur being able to differentiate these gnolls from, other gnolls. There is no gash that you can detect.
Wait,
They pass fairly peacefully, as it were, without any issues. They don't seem to have any problem or any effort detecting you, but you're able to pass and then resume the tracking. I'm gonna need an additional survival check.
Anybody want to give me a hand with that?
yeah, I can help you.
I'm assuming mine's better than yours.
I am-
Mine's a plus 10.
I am
Mine better?
Yeah.
proficient.
Mine's only +5.
Yeah, same.
Okay, yours is still better than mine. I was almost a 20.
Alright, so you follow the tracks, and the tracks lead you to what is a ornate ruin archway, and you're not 100% sure, but you're fairly sure that it will exit the spiral into the inner labyrinth. Standing squarely in front of it is a massive minotaur, almost the guard of the archway. Definitely, you're not going to be able to sneak by him even if you wanted to. It's just not something you're going to be able to pull off. So he seems to be standing guard over this. Behind him, or near him in this area, is a small knoll that is very familiar to all of you.
No.
Well, we got up, but do we want this fight?
Not today.
No, unfortunately, I don't think I could take him in my current state. I need a fresh head. The frenzy's like finally wearing off, and I'm exhausted.
I could attempt to charm the creature. Or the monster.
And
It's only
What
30
did
feet.
Tony
help?
how far away are they from us?
So from where you're at, they're probably a good couple 100 feet, because there is a straight shot tunnel that leads into the area where the creature is standing, so you can look straight down it. And so that's a couple 100 feet. Now, you don't know what's necessarily in that larger tunnel or larger chamber, or what's around that larger chamber.
If you guys want, I could even lead the fight off. I can hit that shot, I think.
Hey, what shot?
Like from
You-
here, and I'll pull out my
Oh.
heavy crossbow. I think
And then draw him over.
yeah. So I could either use my deep purple worm poison, and fire and hit the big guy there, and I mean maybe even just kill him, but at the very least hurt him, and he may not even know where it came from. Or he might just know it came from this direction, but we might have a good deal of time before he gets to us, at least a few moments. But I mean, if we don't want to fight today, I could maybe take the shot right now and just kill that fucking gnoll, and then we could run with a large head start and try and find a place to rest.
It is
Oh, that's
worth
up to you.
noting, as you guys are passing through here, you guys have been in the spiral for maybe 45 minutes. You've encountered an ambush from orcs. I'm sorry, minotaurs, not orcs. And you have encountered a gnoll pack. So it's worth noting that this area is definitely not uninhabited. it's quite habited, one would say.
Yes, it's a good point that I don't know if we'd be able to find a place to rest in here. We could try and leave and then come back, but I don't know if there's any guarantee we could find a way back here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way we could double back, find a cavern or hole or somewhere we could not necessarily bury ourselves in, but set up a little camp? Take watches?
No. Which is to say, if we were in the pure Underdark right now, I think we could do that, yes. But I do not know. I get the inkling that this place is literally changing around us. We could set up a camp somewhere in a defendable position, and then all of a sudden, like a wall opens up behind us, and there's an army of gnolls. You know, like it's. I don't think there's any safe rest space here unless somebody has a way of creating a safe space for us. I don't think we'd just find, as you said, Dranga, a hole.
I'm like just staring down Nyx.
Nyx is frantically flipping through a book. Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't have anything like that prepared today.
I don't know how to do anything like that.
Have there been many like mushroom trees around here?
There have been 0.
0.
Ow.
Shit. So we can't even like try to come out.
Too bad none of us
Cool.
have mold earth or Leomid's tiny hut.
Nope.
Although we did learn about the downsides to Leomid's tiny hut that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you guys think you can set up for this fight, I could lead it off with a shot literally from here. It could be all we need to get that upper hand, and then likely get things prepared.
And just how many shots can you make?
I guess that would depend how fast they are, but and even if they run at us, I guess. But I certainly could take one shot.
Well, I guess that at least gives you 2, just in case they're fast as fuck. 4 if they're not, and I guess you can just unload them into Gash, and then the big one we have to figure out. Now, like comparatively, how big is the big ass Minotaur that's there?
So,
Like, are we talking massive or like just extra large?
I love the ambiguous classifications. So, let me pull
That's
up.
Dronga.
There you go. So, in terms of size-wise, when you look at a regular Minotaur, standard basic Minotaur, let's see. Trying to get their actual size because I don't know exactly how tall they are.
I say, are we looking at Robert Wadlow or are we looking at the Megazord here?
Give me 2 seconds to get you an answer.
Because one is significantly larger than the other.
Okay, so your standard Minotaur in D&D is about 6 feet. The Fiendish Minotaurs were somewhere around double, 10, 11, upward. The biggest were probably 12 feet. So this massive Minotaur in front of you is 20 feet tall.
In comparison to when we saw Zuktmoy, like similar size?
You mean like in Neverlight Grove? How big was it compared to Zuktmoy?
Yeah, or even oh shit, what was the one that we fought in the in Gauntlgrim? Oh my god, why can't I remember that one's name? The trickster
Blue?
one.
Blue.
Yeah. How big was Fraz Blue in like its natural form? Because that thing was big too.
I can get you that answer. Just take me a second. Because I don't have all of these creatures memorized. I need to pull it up. So Fraz
All good.
Blue.
All good.
How dare I, right? So Fraz Blue is about 12 feet tall in terms of just sheer size.
Uh-huh. So this thing being much bigger, I'm gonna kind of look to the rest of the group and kind of just,
Oh shit, you think that's Baphomet?
yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit.
If that's Baphomet, yeah, no.
Maybe we should
We
leave.
Like, in comparison, it's a lot bigger, and I don't think there's many things bigger than a Demon Lord. But that's
Demon
just my
Lords,
perspective.
yeah, Demon Lord's power aren't all. It depends on the Demon Lord. Some are actually small, some are actually big. But you're not wrong. Some of the more physically imposing ones are very large.
Like, what is Enogu if not a very big,
Or the other
No.
one that we saw was
Demogorgon.
the Demogorgon. Yeah,
Yup.
Yeah, we've
that
seen
one was
four.
huge.
We've seen four. We've seen Demogorgon, who was like 100 feet tall. Stupid tall. And we saw one that was like probably under 6 feet tall. That one we saw in the
that was Grazit, I think, right? The 6 foot
Yeah,
tall
the
one?
one-
Yeah. You're
the
talking
one
about
we
the
saw
one
like,
in the library. Yes, that was Grazit.
Oh, yeah.
So like, yes, this is a large Minotaur. I don't know. I kind of pictured Bahamut to be larger, also to be scarier looking in general, also to be like morphing the world around him, even where he stands.
I can summon an elemental to fight with us at my level 6 level spell. But yeah, that'd basically be I'm basically tapped for spells.
I don't know.
Not really tapped, but like kind of tapped.
I don't. If we leave, I do not know if I can get us back here. I'm not saying we shouldn't leave. I'm just saying I do not know if I can get us back because I don't follow the rules of this place.
And it's nearly impossible to find a good place to rest right now. So it's either move forward, turn back, and try again.
I mean, I'm up for a fight, but I just don't like our chances. If it is Baphomet, we're fucked.
Yeah. I agree. I wouldn't mind a fight, but I don't want to take that gamble.
Like, I know you
I
guys make
kinda
fun
don't
of me
think
because
it's-
I'm dumb, but I'm not dumb when it comes to fighting.
Yeah.
And I don't think that this is a fight we could take right now.
We kind of know where the territories of all the demon lords are, correct, Tony? Or
Yeah.
is that just kind of for our benefit?
You do
Okay,
know.
we do. So we're in Yinagu's territory.
But
One of the
Baphomet is
things-
also in here.
They do move around too. Yeah, he was in the lower section of it, but
They very much, they don't, I mean, they move around, yes, but I mean, a lot of their moving around is done for taking territory from each other. So knowing where they are is not necessarily always where they're going to be, and it's not static, it's a constantly shifting thing.
yeah. Which makes sense.
I think we put it to a vote, huh? Fight or retreat and fight another day.
I'm on team retreat. If it
I
helps.
am also on team retreat because I don't really like the idea of Dronga being a tank alone.
We have the shield guardian too, right? But yeah, but
what's the final decision of the party?
Looks like we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yes. Do we want me to try and just take a shot at the knoll right now?
You can try, yeah, if you
Why
want.
not?
I guess the other thing is if I do this, like we might need to track him back here again someday. So do I kill him now while we have the shot, or do we wait?
Oh, I'm not as vindictive as you, Bunch, but
Dronga takes like the biggest fucking like quiet sigh and just goes, "Leave it. We'll find him."
Okay.
it's not like he took anything from us. He just set us up. But we came out all right.
Then let's go, I guess. And I'm gonna attempt to retrace our steps, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Back to where? And I need a survival check.
I guess we're getting like right out of the maze at this point.
Yeah.
So you do, like, you're going to attempt to find your way out of this maze after backtracking. So I need a survival check for the backtrack.
I can help out.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll if I don't mind, I'll take advantage on that check, and then we're also gonna try and do it stealth. Do you want new stealth checks, Tony? Or
It's not necessary.
Ooh, not 20.
Okay, so you do manage to backtrack. It takes you another probably 30 minutes, past the point where you saw the Knoll warband, and then you're going to attempt to find your way out. I'm presuming, based off of what you've been saying, you're trying to find your way out in a manner that doesn't put you back there.
Back. What do you mean?
Back
Like
where
back
you were just at with the massive 20-foot tall Minotaur.
That and
Yeah.
probably try to avoid the warband if we can.
Okay.
yeah, like it's like I guess we're effectively trying to get right back out to that that shrine place that we found right where we first met the knoll, I guess.
So that's the exit out of the labyrinth. If you're trying to exit the spiral or
Oh
That's
yeah,
how
I
you-
guess we could just find another way into the labyrinth. Doesn't have to be that Minotaur way. If we
you're
wanted to
you're in
do
the
that.
middle. So you're in the middle of the spiral. You can attempt to find your way out back to the entrance, or you can try to find your way to a different exit into the labyrinth. Bear in mind that this is not necessarily following the standard rules of physics.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know where to go. In other words, up does not mean out, or down does not mean deeper. It's
Mm-hmm.
so let's just six or seven. Which way is the maze engine?
So he is unable to provide you reliable guidance.
I'm kind of looking just to go with if he points one way, we'll go the other way.
Well, that's the issue, is he does point in a direction, but after he points in a direction, he changes his answer a few moments later.
Mm.
Okay, we could be wandering for a while and run into more shit. It's I don't know where we're going. I don't know how to get out.
Well, then,
Okay.
do you want to just do it on that? With that in mind, we can either fight one-on-one with this guy, kind of knowing what we're getting into, or wandering around
don't
and
know
maybe
if-
get.
Sorry, I don't even know if at this point we can get back to that guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think maybe now the best course, even though I said this was a bad idea, because it is, we should wander until we find somewhere we think is defensible and quiet, and then I don't think we leave this place till we're done our job,
Yep.
and not assuming we can ever leave.
Well, if we just do a short rest, I can get my wild shape back. So that could be very helpful for us.
Yes, yes. I think even just getting a place for even a long rest might be okay, but yes, very messy situation.
Let's aim for a long rest, but take a short rest in the meantime.
Okay. So, Tony, have I found anywhere that I thought might be a decent spot for us just to lay low and like no campfire or anything like that, just like a lay low hidey spot that seems untraveled?
I won't say that you found a place that you think is a good idea, because almost none of the places seem like it's a good idea because they're shifting. That being said, there are areas you can attempt, possibly with the assistance of a stealth check, to take a short rest, but a long rest is going to be nearly impossible. I mean, 8 hours uninterrupted rest here. This place shifts so much. The activities you've seen within the last hour are putting it to a position that it's likely not going to be possible. You will be attacked, or at least the spiral will shift itself with the explicit purpose of bringing creatures to you, and you can tell that.
Yeah. So okay, so we'll try and find a little spot just to get a short rest in, so people can get some powers and energies back. I'll be like I'm totally fine, so I'll be on watch the entire time.
Okay.
And I guess that's all we can do, right?
Yep, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
So you said stealth checks, huh?
Yes. Group stealth check.
Thank fuck for a nat 20 on a.
I only got a 5 and a 6 anyways.
What armor penalty do you have?
I have that heavy armor stuff now.
Yeah.
I got the
Also-
plate now that's not made out of metal.
True. Speaking of Tony,
Yes.
I need the red fur-lined coat to be turned into a proper item at some point. Not necessarily right now.
Define proper item.
It doesn't seem to be increasing my charisma.
It doesn't.
Or
You will need to manually add it.
ha. Okay.
So,
I just added it into my skill, but it increased.
yeah. I'm going to give you a resist. I just added cold to your resistance on the combat tracker, and you will have to just make the changes. Just make a note that that's what they come from, so that if you were to hypothetically lose it, you would not still be getting the benefit.
All right. Thank you.
So, you guys managed to successfully take a short rest. In the hour that you guys are resting, after you go into hiding, take a rest where you are trying to kind of stay obscure. People can't, find you, see you. Even then, you hear at least 2 groups pass you by. They don't seem to detect you, but you definitely know that they are being forced or herded to you. It seems like Baphomet's Labyrinth is intentionally running people together. Maybe what Baphomet does. He's a bit of a dick. So,
Alright, let's try to press inward.
I'm still not completely sure what you guys are aiming for. So, are you trying to get out of the spiral?
No, now we're gonna try and make our way back towards where we found the knoll in the first place, or the second place. Where we refound the knoll? Yeah, and the Guardian.
Alright, Guardian it is. So, you are going to have to give me a survival check to track back. These DCs are shifting because it is attempting to keep you lost. So, with a miraculous set of survival rolls, you manage to find your way back to the area. This time, you find it is not a circumstance where you have a long tunnel that leads directly to the Guardian, but rather the opposite. Let me unshare this map. But instead, you find that it is a series of zigzagging tunnels that go back and forth, and you find yourself coming in from a totally different angle as it kind of drops you out a short distance in. So I'm going to share the map shortly. I have to make some adjustments here.
And we're doing this stealthily. Do you want stealth checks?
I do. I'm going to have you throw me some stealth checks after I get you guys kind of dropped in.
Got the same roll twice in a row.
Because why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn dice AI. Random number generators. Fuck.
And of course, everybody wants Gash on here, because why would you not want Gash on here? So do you guys have a preference? It's about 9:12. I'm going to send you the map. Do you guys want to take a look at it, kind of decide whether or not you want to engage in this battle? Or how do you guys want to go about this?
Let's take a look. Why don't we?
Yeah, let's take a look and see what we can set up.
Yep.
You can at least strategize a little bit, yeah.
So, unfortunately for you guys, it looks like the spiral is not very favorable towards you, as it has adjusted the lighting to find that you guys are now in pitch black. That is favorable to some of you, unfavorable to others. And you will need to adjust your planned sight accordingly. And here is your map. I need to see what it is that you see. Your tokens are not locked, for the record. So the Minotaur was guarding a tunnel that very clearly leads out of this area, or indicates that it will lead out of this area over here. So you guys will have to kind of decide what's worth your effort.
So I actually, just looking at that line there, I can actually see 120 feet, Tony, and under dark vision.
Yes.
Yes.
But I can't literally see that with my character right now.
Let me check. So I get what you're saying. It must be a vision issue. Let's take a look at what your vision is. Agile, smoke, dark vision. Special move, dark vision is 90 feet on your sheet.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on.
I can see 120 feet in all directions.
Well, that's because of your sweet coat.
Yes. Are there any
Sweet
ghosts
ass coat.
hanging around here in the ethereal plane, by the way?
There are not, but while you
Damn.
check that, I'm going to pull my hoodie off real quick, Agile.
They say, I am invisible to all except Adra. Maybe anyone with true sight.
Sorry, true. Sorry, 90 feet from me. That's true. That's true. 90.
So, that is where you guys are. Now, if you are moving,
Let's think about it.
No, I see you moving. If you're moving, you're using your stealth check. So, what direction you go, how you go from there is up to you.
So I can see that guy now, right? Obviously.
You can. As far as I can tell, you can. He
So
has. Let me add those two. He has 2 guards, fiendish minotaurs, smaller versions of himself, with him, and you can see that Gash was behind them and presumably still is.
I pass on all that information telepathically. From here, I could certainly take a shot and then run back to you all if you want to try to set up something. It appears as though they're about 100, over 100 feet away from you.
What is the best tactical advantage? Do we flank and take them from each side?
That would be the tactical advantage for sure.
It could work. What we might run into though is, one, we don't know the whole field and we don't know where more might come from. But then 2, they are currently like a they're in a hole, let's say. Like they're in an opening and holding an opening to prevent us from getting through. What I mean to say is if we take flanking positions and assault them, they might be able to hold that spot and we will not actually be able to flank anymore. Whereas if we draw them out, then that could work, yes.
So, do you want showy? Do you want annoying? What kind of ruckus do I need to make?
It is true. If we need to draw them out and then have a flank, I think we would need to have somebody in about where you guys are now, I would guess, drawing them somehow. And I could shoot first and run back, but they can't see me, so that might be a trick. But anywho, I could shoot first and then run back, and then you guys could make a bunch of noise, and they would head towards that, while others flank from, I would guess, the opposite way that I am now, or from my direction. I don't know,
but I'm also probably gonna summon an elemental to help us with the fight. It's not overly buff, but it's another creature to attack.
That would be helpful when the time comes.
will you be switching to your big rock self?
I will after I cast a spell.
So I mean, you could cast the spell, and then switch, and then the 3 of you could be like the front line.
Yep.
That's making all the noise. I could shoot and run back towards you all, and then Dranga's spirit and Nyx could run in from a flanking position.
Let's say I'm invisible up until I attack. Is there anything I could do? Unless he's got true sight.
I mean, they might have 2 sides through, but I mean, in terms of that flank, that could be good then, right? Especially
you
you'll
might as well
likely
go to the other
be
side.
you'll likely be at the spear at that flanking head, no?
Yeah.
Unless you intentionally let Drunga go first.
Well, if he literally can't see me coming, I see no reason not to. I don't exactly get sneak attack here. I'm not a rogue. Oh.
And I could be wrong, but if you can be invisible right up until you attack them,
Yeah.
as a thought, if you were to run right up into the midst of them as they charge a front line and draw a Dawnbringer,
Ooh, that
I'm
could
not
work.
sure. I'm not sure what the light would do to them, but that could be quite disruptive to them. And I also could be wrong, but they're abyssal creatures. They might be.
Yeah, they could
They
be
might
right.
very much dislike the light, you know.
They could be weak to radiant damage. Yeah, that's a possibility. I didn't think of that. Well, that sounds like a plan. Why don't we go ahead and go with that then?
Well,
I think-
my spell lasts an hour, so I can cast it now if we're going in.
Not a bad idea. And then I guess the only difficulty with this plan would be that Dranga would not like to have Dawnbringer near her. So I don't know, Dranga, if you want to let Spirit get in there, and then try and find your spot to get in, or what?
I could probably make it work. I still
Zach?
think I go in first.
Yeah.
I will
Because-
summon.
If I
Sorry,
can
go
get in there first and draw them out, once I get close enough, I can cast enlarge, make myself bigger. My hits will hit harder, and that would be beneficial for me. So if I need to move out of the light of Dawnbringer just to get my sight back, that's not a big thing.
Well, I also have mobile too, so I can step out and because I could run in, get my swings in, then step out, and not only does that keep me safe, but that should also keep you out of the light. So,
That sounds like a good plan.
You don't want.
How many times can you do that?
so long as I land a hit. Let's see. Let me double check my mobile score here, or not my mobile score, but here it is. Yeah, when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn, regardless of whether you hit or not. So long as I make a melee attack. As long as I take a
Okay,
swing
let's
at
do
him.
that then. Let's do that.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So you guys wanting to start this tonight?
I'm down. I got nowhere to be.
Yeah. Neither do
Yeah,
I.
I'm okay until about 10 o'clock.
Okay. So
I do have to head off at 9:30. I'm sorry.
Aw, that's okay. That's okay.
okay. Well, just so we don't pigeonhole you guys into making a plan, then taking a week, then coming back and going, what was the plan? Let's leave this map where it is. You guys can see all the creatures. Most of you can. Let's see. Okay, yeah, some of you can, some of you can't. I'm gonna take 6 out of the battle. I'm gonna just take him off of the combat tracker entirely. And we'll stop there, and we'll let you guys go on about your merry way. And next week, this will be the fight here with the Guardian of the Spiral, and that's where we will pick up next game at the start of the fight. So that way, you guys can make a plan in case you change your plan and follow through with your plan all in the same game.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Works for
sounds
me.
good here.
Thank
No
you
arguments
guys
there.
for a week. Have a good week, all of you.
Yeah. Good game, guys.
Good game.
GG.
Good game.
And Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Happy
Happy New
New
Year.
Year.
Yep.
Take
See
it
you
easy.
all next year.
Damn.
Damn.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Later, y'all.